Hey guys, so today I walked out into the garden bed and I thought, I should probably at least check on this garlic because it's got to be about ready to go. And I've harvested all the scapes off of it. The bottom leaves are starting to die out and I at least want to harvest the Georgia crystal. So I thought, well, why don't I just pull one and see what it looks like? Well, isn't she beautiful? This Georgia crystal, you guys, I got this from Ocean View Gardens in Wrangell, Alaska, and they shipped it up to me. It grew like corn. It was so tall, like 4 or more feet tall per stalk. And like the size of this bulb, incredible. I'm so excited. So I thought today we would harvest the rest of this Georgia crystal and then maybe I'll pull one of the Chestnut Red variety garlics and I just kind of see where they're running and if they're ready to harvest or not. And then the other thing I wanted to check on was the shallots. I think those are going to be rearing to go. It's been dumping rain all day, so I think these will be pretty easy to pull out too. Oh yeah. That looks beautiful. Oh, she's big. Oh, there's a worm. Oh, there's multiple worms. Oh, just stay in there, man. It's safer in the garden bed. Beautiful. This is definitely the Chestnut Red. Look at how much smaller this bulb is compared to those Georgia crystals. Oh, another worm. So I'm just going to take this one out since I already harvested it, but I think I'm going to leave the rest of these Georgia crystals in for another week or two, see if we can get any more growth out of them. In this bed we've also got some volunteer potatoes, so we'll let those keep running their course. Okay, this is our Georgia crystal haul. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. And then I think I have almost double of the Chestnut Reds, which obviously these are about 2 or 3 weeks behind schedule from the Georgia crystals. And obviously they're a significantly smaller variety. And the stalks in general, like if you look at the width of this one versus this one, there's just entirely different, style plant. So let's hose these off quick and then let's harvest some shallots. Georgia crystal variety. Look at how beautiful these are, you guys. Absolutely beautiful. Versus this Chestnut Red. Still beautiful, but just so much smaller. This one looks even more ready than some of the other ones, so let's do this big one first, and then we'll kind of check on some of these other ones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 shallots. Pretty small. I'm going to leave the rest of these in, but these are 12 shallots that I didn't have before. Let's rinse them. Okay, so we got our first haul of shallots, 1 Chesnick red, and then we've got all of our Georgia crystal for the year. Now these shallots, I planted one little shallot that was maybe even smaller than this, and I got 12 or 13, I can't remember what I said, out of that one. And take it, some of these are still pretty small, but you can use these greens. I love using the greens as well, just like, chives or green onions. So that's a pretty good haul. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. I think we've got 6 more batches of shallots, but they look pretty small still, so I'm gonna leave them in there for maybe another 2 weeks. And then this Georgia crystal, which was 2 or 3 weeks behind. Oh, I see a couple scapes. Couple scapes left. I think that was the last 3 that I didn't harvest already. So I'm gonna let these Chesnick red sit for another 2 weeks, probably about the same time as the shallots, and then I will harvest them as well. And I'll just kind of keep a close eye on them. I'm laughing right now looking at this volunteer potato. I think this potato thinks that it's on like a trellis or something because it's planted in the ground, and like, look at how tall it is. It's almost as tall as the garlic. And then there's another volunteer potato living its life over here too. So I'm gonna bring these into the garage to dry. We're gonna let them sit for a few weeks. Wow, okay, I am having a tough day for technology. Since trying to record videos today, my camera has shut off 3 separate times without me touching it, just shuts off. And I had one mic that I charged, but it didn't work. Then I broke a clip to be able to pin it to my shirt. And then the second mic wasn't charged, so I had to go charge that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that short little video. I am excited to harvest the rest of our garlic in maybe 2 or 3 weeks once the Chesnick red variety is ready to go, and the rest of the shallots. Since I took a little bit of a break, I ended up putting it in the garage. I just wanted to show you how I'm going to store it. I think I'll end up putting a fan on it because we have really high humidity here, and I don't want it to risk any mold or mildew or anything. So... I don't know if you guys just saw that bee that literally just went in my mouth. Okay, so I've just got my tray set up right here, and I've just kind of propped it up on some pots, and then I've got all my garlic just kind of sitting here. It's still pretty wet, so like I said, I think I'm just gonna add a fan, and we've got our shallots here. I should probably spread them apart a little bit more, and then we're just gonna let these sit like this until they fully dry out. And I will show what we're gonna do to store these in the next video, but they are looking really, really beautiful. I'm excited for this fresh garlic. Okay, that's it for today. I feel like I need to end now before anything else goes wrong. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you later.